That's some freaking icky oil. Top. There we go. There we go. I don't know if you guys can appreciate how dirty this oil is. Guys, what did I get myself into? Oh, hey guys, what's up? I didn't see you guys there. Today, we're gonna be giving Betsy some well-needed love. What's going on, guys? You already know it's your boy, Michael Son, back with another vliggity vlog. Of course, we got the girl, Bailey, out here as usual. But, like I said, we're gonna get in and on this dirty dog back here. So yeah, guys, this video, we're gonna be doing some well-needed maintenance on Betsy. So Betsy is currently due for her oil change. If you guys don't remember, we did an oil change right before the season started. So she's due. Oil needs to go bye-bye. Oil filter needs to go bye-bye. Also, guys, whenever you guys are doing an oil change, always replace the crush washer. Always replace it. We're gonna do that oil change. If we do get some free time, guys, we are going to also do a nice little chain cleaning, because that is very much needed. And then let's just say we have a surprise for this area where my tusha sits. So let's do less of the mambling and less of the jumbling, and let's get right in to the freaking party. We've got, of course, our Mobile One Racing 4T oil. That's what I always run. And then I'm always on that K&N vibes. So we're gonna slap that stuff in. So guys, from what I remember, I'm gonna say that was a freaking 12 Zers. Wow, it's like I remember my bicicleta. Yeah, buddy. I guess you could also say that I've probably done a couple oil changes on this bike. But let's get you guys in the mother freaking action. Let's get you guys all up in the action. I know where you guys want to be. You guys want to see it all. You guys want to see those liquids getting drained out of Betsy. Yeah, I know you guys are freaks. Y'all are some mother freaking freaks. All right. So, drain bolt has officially left. Oh, you guys seen that? You guys seen that loud and clear. The drain bolt has officially left the chat. Oh my, boys. Can we just... That's some freaking icky oil. I got terrible lighting. I'm very sorry, but... Wowee! Sadly, this is a very much needed oil change. I'm at about almost 1,500 miles. And I usually change the oil at about 1,000 miles. That's just me, guys. You do not have to do that. At least I don't think you have to do that. I'm coming from a Subaru. I've owned a Subaru, so those box engines are trash. So I literally would change the oil every 1,500 miles on that car. Still blew up twice. So just for a sense of security, I always do an oil change. The latest is 1,500 miles. But like I said, I think we're right around 1,000. Also, guys, I did not warm the bike up. You should 100% warm the bike up when you are doing an oil change. Michael-san did a whoopsie. It's freaking hot out here. I'm sweating bullets, and I did a whoopsie. So yeah, guys, 1,400 miles. Definitely, she needed her oil change, at least in my eyes. And so we're just letting that oil drain. And I guess while we let her drain, we can move on to the messy side of things, which is that filter right here. So I'm gonna grab some rags, try and load them up on the headers so we don't have to have a smoke show once we're done, but hey, whatever. Oil's dripping all over Michael-san. And Michael-san forgot that I have to unbolt my coolant reservoir because the oil filter doesn't fit in between the headers and the coolant reservoir. But guess what, guys? We're not gonna play that game today. We're gonna play a game of make it fit. And let's just play. Nope. Should definitely, nope. All right. And Michael-san failed the game. Okay. Well, I got oily. Oh, man. Let's go higher, I guess. At this point, we got oil on the headers, guys. At this point, that game's been lost. And I can't fit through the top. There we go. There we go. Oh, my God. Y'all, we just made a freaking mess. Give me a moment to clean up here. Alright guys, so obviously when you are putting a new filter in, it is usually a good idea to pour some oil into the filter and then install the filter. But if you guys don't remember from what you just seen, I could barely get the filter out without making a mess. So I'm not gonna worry about putting oil in, making another mess. So I'm just gonna put the dry filter in. I always rub oil around the O-ring. I don't really know. That's kind of what I just learned as a young buck. So I kind of just grew up always doing that. Not sure if you're supposed to, not sure if you're not supposed to, but that's what I do. We're gonna install it just dry, no oil inside of it. So let's just squeeze her back on into her home, which wasn't too bad. And then you just gotta get your threads, which, there we go, we're lined up. And you guys already know the deal when you're doing oil. You are never tightening it as tight as you could possibly get it. They always give you these socket heads on the K&N oil filters. I really never use them. Only when I'm uninstalling I'll use them. I really just like to go hand tight with the oil filter. So, sorry, I'm just cleaning oil off my hand. And we got her nice and hand tight. And we'll just grab our handy dandy tool and we'll give her one nice death turn. Now I can start feeling the tension coming in, so we're gonna just do that. So, oil filter is installed. Oil is dripping very lightly, so therefore we're gonna just wipe that clean. We're gonna take our old bolt, take that old crush washer off, and like I said, guys, you want to replace these. You probably won't be able to see it on video, but it is indented and curled a little bit, so that is why we replace these things. I think it was literally, I want to say, maybe $2 for this crush washer, so it's 100% worth it. When you're spending the money to do an oil change, just get the crush washer. I don't know if you guys can appreciate how dirty this oil is, but that's some freaking dirty oil. But now we get to play the easy game, and pretty much that thing's tight. I should have taken that off before. Pulled a little suction on that, but yeah, we're gonna just pull off our filler cap for the oil. I'm gonna grab a filter and fill this baby up. Alright guys, now that we have all of our oil in, which I usually put in about 2.8 to 2.9 quarts. I do just under 3 quarts. And also, after I am done, I always like to just start the bike without putting the fairings on, just to make sure we're not leaking anywhere. So yeah guys, usually after I do an oil change, and I'll start the bike after, before I put that new fairing on, I will drop down this nice white little cloth right where that drain bolt was and under that oil filter. I'll lay this here and I'll start the bike, let the bike run for a little bit, and that will kind of give me the idea on if we are leaking or if we're not leaking. So let's test her out. Alright guys, so Betsy is good to go. She had no oil leaking from her. Got her up to operating temp. Checked the oil levels and she is good to go. So I'm not gonna bore you guys. I'm gonna slap that fender back on the bike, and then once we have the new fender on the bike, I'm gonna probably wait a couple hours because it is so humid out. I'm literally drenched in sweat. Sadly, my brand new hat is just soaked with sweat on the inside. So I'm gonna go inside, gonna regroup for a little bit, cool down, and then I'm gonna bring you guys back out here and we're gonna move on to the next part of this video. Holy macaroni, guys. We are brewing a storm. Holy mackerel. It was gorgeous earlier today. Guys, what did I get myself into? I got the freaking staple gun out here, get the staples, and this thing is killing me. This is definitely, I definitely bit off a little bit more than I can chew, but she's coming together. I'm in the process of getting it. Let's just say I may have cut the cloth a little short, and because I cut it short on the big sheet, it now threw me off on the whole thing. So I got a little extra here, or actually I got a lot extra here and not very much here. I'm working on it, guys. I'm trying to manipulate it to get it back into place to sit nice. I still have enough cloth to fix it later on down the road, but I didn't want to ruin the pieces that I had left. So we're kind of just stuck with this. I tried using that stapler. Obviously, I don't know what was going through my head. That was not going to work here because you got to freaking hammer it. And this is cushion, so it just did not work. So I got an electric nailer, which is working beautifully, but just hard to get in the nooks and crannies. So I figured I'm not going to give you guys much content of doing this. I'm sure anybody can find a video of this online. Also, I'm probably not the best guy to teach you guys how to do this because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I will just show you guys the finished product with this. I'm sorry, but Sweaty Michael-san has been sweaty and I got sucked on inside because it is raining outside now. So I'm just going to give you guys a little FYI. If you guys see me in another outfit for the third time, it's because I couldn't finish this video until tomorrow because, like I said, it is raining. Enough of me talking. Love y'all. Well, guys, remember I told you earlier it was pouring rain, and then I showed you the clip of how cloudy it was when it stopped raining for a little bit. This is still the same day. Just beautiful out here now at 8:08 p.m. But if you didn't see what was in my hands, it took me some time, boys. But she is done. And let's just say it is not beautiful. You could definitely see it lifting in some areas. I'm not a professional, but I did the best I could possibly do. And I cut it short on one side like a freaking silly goose. But I figured, boys, we got to test it with y'all. Sorry, guys, I don't have a shirt on. Don't look at my nippy dippies. But that completed the whole look on this bike. That is what I was going for. That blue flowing into the seat. And now, not gonna lie, this is kind of killing me. I'm kind of not liking that. I mean, you ain't gonna see it when I'm sitting on the bike, but boy, oh boy, look at how perfect. At least I have the lettering pretty much centered. I could have probably brought the bees over a little bit further, but bro, it looks so good, guys. All right, I'm gonna continue this video tomorrow for a ride, because I got some things to do for the rest of the night. You boys a little bit busy. Weather rained us out. We'll be back. What is going on, guys? We are back at the next day, and look at this gorgeous seat. Look at this gorgeous seat. Oh, speechless. I am very happy that we pulled the trigger on that. Now I can actually clean it up and make it there to stay. But, of course, guys, I'm not going to end a video for you guys and not go for a little ride. So, we're ending this little oil change and seat cover vlog off since yesterday. You guys already seen that. But, brother, just a little chilly, you know? Just warm up quick. Nice little cold start. by the way, guys, we also have a new mic. We have the DJI Mic 3. So supposedly this mic is a Heliante, a lot better than the Mic Mini that I was dealing with. This one actually has 32-bit float. It saves all the recording to the mic itself, so anything that gets blown out, from what I was told, I can go back and fix all that blown out audio with this new mic. So we're very excited about that. But this video is not about a new mic. This video is about the oil change we did on Betsy and the mother freaking beautiful bride seat that we have. Alright guys, so I got somewhere to go for the day, so I figured we would just end the vlog out with that. So I will bring you guys with me. We're gonna go for a little ride, see how this beautiful oil change has done for Betsy. And I'm not gonna lie guys, this seat, I don't know if it's that extra layer of cloth, low-key feels a little bit more cushiony, low-key. So feel-wise, I'm not gonna lie, obviously I've only ridden down the street so far guys, but feel-wise, compared to the leather and now going to this bride cloth, I can instantly already feel myself not sliding on the seat whatsoever, which is kind of a good thing, because you don't want to be sliding on the seat when you're doing a pull, or if you're in a corner getting on the throttle. You definitely don't want to be sliding and shimmying on the seat. So that is definitely a good move there. Not only does it look good, but it functions just as good as it looks. So man, I gotta say, that seat was definitely worth the headache that it was to get that fabric wrapped around and stapled into place and everything. But like I said, it was definitely worth the little bit of the headache that it was. For the feel and the looks, I'm a happy camper. I'm definitely a happy camper. Now the oil change, we all know when you do an oil change on your bike or your car, that is an instant 30 horsepower gain. So I already feel the horsepower. Not gonna lie guys, we got tuned and we made a little bit over 100 horsepower, and I'm feeling like I lead a bike now, boy. I think I'm the boss. Alright guys, so yeah, like I said, this freaking oil change made a big difference. She definitely feels like she is just happier. The shifts feel so much better, and it just feels a little bit smoother. That's just why I always change my oil at that 1,000 to 1,500 range. I just like how the bike feels with fresh oil in it. Makes the bike happy, makes me happy, and that's all I can care about. But we needed to do that, guys. That was a very much needed oil change on top of that seat cover, that little bride cover that I did. I've been really wanting to do that since I got the bike, and I kind of just never really did it. So now that we have it, I'm very grateful that I finally pulled the frickin' trigger on it. Come on girl, make daddy happy here. Wow! Dad, you guys can hear me with all the wind noise, because this freaking R10 should be a little bit windy, but wow, I really do not move on this dang seat now, guys. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, we had to definitely do some well-needed maintenance on Betsy there. If we couldn't see the quality of that oil coming out of her, she was dirty. She was definitely well-needed. And this seat upgrade, yeah, worth every single freaking penny. So with that all being said, I know it wasn't really a riding video, but like I said, we definitely had some well-needed maintenance to do on Betsy. So I figured let's give you guys a little maintenance video and throw a little upgrade in the mix, along with the new mic as well. So I guess 2 upgrades in the mix. I guess we'll see how audio turns out towards the end of this video, because I didn't get the mic until today, the second day of me filming this video. So you guys might hear a bit of a change in audio, but it's for the better. I promise, guys. You guys may see it, you guys might not see it, but I am investing my money into this channel. Like you guys know, I do not work a I do this whole YouTube thing full time. Not even like I get paid, you know. So there's that. But any money I do get, guys, I really genuinely do try to put it back in the channel. If you guys don't remember, we bought this 360 camera. We got the 360 invisible pole. We got the upgraded mic now. I mean, I'm doing the best I can do for you guys. I want to give you guys the best content I possibly can. And I feel like that is kind of what I'm doing here. And look at that, we got a brother with a bike. No cold air? We found a friend. We did a field trip together. Hey, you could just pull me. Just go like this. No? Whoa! SLR! Mercedes! Dang! Now that I've never seen in person. And then you got a little Honda. Wow, look at the rear diffuser on that dang thing. I forget, it is beautiful out today. It's summer, all the nice cars are out. Pulled up on the girl. Man, you can't beat this, you can't beat this. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely not a fun video for you guys probably, since we didn't do a lot of riding, and the riding that we did do was not reckless riding, which obviously everybody likes. But like I said, we just had to do some maintenance on the girl, and you know, I wanted to end the vlog taking you guys out for a little ride, give you guys our usual cold start, and you know, I did what I could do. But like I said, guys, I hope you guys are ready for the future of this channel, because things are about to go crazy. Oh, I guess you could say Betsy agrees to that. She agrees that the channel is about to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So, with that all being said, guys, you already know I love every single one of you guys. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys subscribe to the channel and leave a comment on this video and let me know what you think about this new Bride seat cloth. Like I said, it doesn't change the cushioning, but it definitely changed the feel of the seat, and I am happy, so I guess that's all that matters. But I love you, weenies, and I'll smell you all later.